Okay, so today I'm gonna install Arch on WSL. So WSL is a Windows subsystem for Linux. I think it comes with Windows 11 Home or Pro. I'm not sure. I just woke up one morning and it was there, probably with an update. I don't know. As you can see here, Linux. And I did install Ubuntu, but I want to install Arch now. So it's got that little folder there. Right, so to install Arch, the first thing you have to do is open PowerShell. So I think this one, yeah, it's this one. You just open PowerShell with admin, then run this command WSL set default version 2. So this will install everything to WSL version 2 and not 1. So I don't know, just do that and it will definitely use WSL, which is a newer version, WSL 2, and more features and stuff. Right, so once that is done, you need to download the Arch zip file. So this, I suppose, is like an image that it just dumps on WSL and it works. So let's go to the website. So this is on the github.com. I will put it there in the description. Is it now this one? Yeah. So obviously you can Google this. You can Google WSL Arch Linux and it will bring you to this to this GitHub page. Download this first one, arch.zip. So I've downloaded it here into my download folder, arch.zip, and then extract it into this folder. And then all you have to do is run this arch.exe, this executable. So if we run that, it's going to give you this warning. Let's go to more info and run anyway. Hopefully it's not a crazy virus. I'm sure it's good. If it feels a bit risky, just run it in a virtual machine. Right, so installation complete. So it copied all the files over. Just press continue. And then let's go to the next step. Okay, so the next step, there it is. There's no next step. I went through 7 hells of Hades to get to this point, and it still doesn't work really. So yeah, this is just to show that Arch KDE Plasma does work on WSL, and it works fine. I can open everything or anything. Let's choose dark mode, apply that. Right, there's the file manager. So I'm using Xvnc to view it, and the server is running. Here the background, VNC server and so on. But yeah, it's a bit disappointing because it didn't want to run the normal way. So what I had to do was actually just copy and paste this straight into the terminal and run it. So it will kill any previous VNC servers that's running. And then that's the resolution output. So it just sets that. And then the password, localhost. And then it pretty much just run these. The desktop session, it's Plasma, X11, KDE, and so on. And yeah, then it runs, but it's not really. So what I have to do is I'm opening up my Arch. So once it's installed, you'll have this Arch terminal, and then all you have to do is copy and paste all of this in here, run it, then open up your Xvnc. You just kill that quickly. can run that. Anyway, if you run it, it will start running and loading everything, and then open your VNC viewer, localhost, port 5901, connect password that you set earlier. It has to be 6 characters. Put that in and boom, it runs your session. So that is basically it, but I found that if you stop everything, it doesn't save anything. Let's see if it will save that output. I don't think so. I think it's a live session that would not save anything. So let's stop this, and then, so I have no idea how this works. But oh, might as well run it. Yes, run it there. Oh, I should have stopped it there. Well, let's just stop it completely. Let's go. Kill that. Right, nothing is running now. I'm gonna copy this in. Okay, so clear that. Paste that in. Run it. So it will kill any session that was there before, and then open up my Xvnc, connect, password. Oh, let's save it. Oh, okay. Okay, now it seems to be working fine then. But there must be a better way to run this though. Well, anyway, I'm not going to dig through this more because I'm not going to use WSL. It's just to show that you can run Arch KDE Plasma in WSL 2. So yeah, that's it. Good.